When covering a terror attack, does calling attackers fighters instead of terrorists change the truth or just the tone? That's the question now being asked about Al Jazeera. The controversy erupted after Al Jazeera's coverage of the recent Bannu attack in the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province of Pakistan. The outlet reported that an explosive-laden motorcycle was rammed into a security convoy and described those involved as fighters. Pakistan's security officials, however, classify such groups, particularly factions linked to the TTP Pakistan, as terrorist organizations. Other international outlets covering the same attacks used clearer terminology. Agencies like the Associated Press and Reuters described the incident as a suicide bombing carried out by militants, explicitly using the word militant or terrorists. The difference in wording has fueled criticism on Pakistani social media, especially on X, where many argue that terminology shapes the perception. Journalist Arshad Yousafzai publicly criticized Al Jazeera, claiming that the outlet has a pattern of questionable reporting involving Pakistan. In one tweet, he wrote, and I quote, Al Jazeera in the recent past spread an alleged investigative report accusing Pakistanis of involvement in a terrorist attack in Australia. The Pakistani flag was even embedded in the report. Later, it quietly deleted that report without an apology. In another tweet directed at AJ Arabic, he stated, "Hello, AJ Arabic, deleting your so-called investigative report will not erase the damage. You owe a public apology to the 260 million citizens of Pakistan for spreading misinformation. The state of Pakistan must hold you accountable for this blatant disregard of truth." Now, the bigger question over here is, critics argue that describing attackers as fighters risks softening or legitimizing groups responsible for deadly violence. Supporters of the Al Jazeera counter that international media often avoid politically loaded terms like terrorist, opting instead for militant or fighter to obtain editorial neutrality. Al Jazeera's own editorial code emphasizes balance, independence, and avoiding language that reflects the political position of any state. But in highly sensitive cases, especially involving terrorism, even subtle wording choices can ignite strong reactions. So is this biased reporting or an example of cautious neutral journalism? In the age of social media scrutiny, every word matters, and audiences are watching more closely than ever.